15 from the 32, evidently.
And, folks, Terry Stafford is still ciphering this one out.
And if you'll check those markers across the way to get the first down, it will be 4th down, but they would have had to go to the Lebanon 44, inside the Lebanon 46-yard line for the first down.
Terry, what about it?
I mean, the sack was minus 11 on Austin. Another 15 yards for the personal foul, and it was already 3rd and 11, so we're looking at 4th and 38 for Oakland.
4:31 to play before halftime. No score here at Lebanon High School. Here's the snap, and here's the kick, and a beauty it is. Fair catch called for, and now they're going to let it hit and roll. Antoine Ross calls for the fair catch, and Oakland getting about a 15-yard roll out of that. Rolls all the way down to the Lebanon 30 and dies there.
Terry Stafford, some old habits, hard to break as the return guys let it hit the ground. We've done a little bit better catching it. We forgot this time, and Oakland gets a good bounce.
We dance away from the ball, and after the roll, the punt good for 54 yards. Lebanon going to start at their 30.
Blue Devils from their own 30. Chase Lannon, the lone wideout. And the give is to Ross, and he breaks a tackle in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets a yard. He was hit 4 yards deep by Newt Ely, a 6'2", 225-pound senior, and just walked right out of his grasp and comes up and gains a yard on the play. Lebanon with a man down.
Lebanon.
And it's hard to see who that is from here.
It looks like Jason Mull, the left guard, is down. Mull is the Blue Devil being attended to by Kevin Wolf, Ron Marshall, and Richard Anderson. Talking about the Antoine Ross play, another example of a kid who never gives up on a run. By all rights, he should have been tackled for a loss, and he winds up gaining a yard or two on a play where he just got smashed in the backfield. Mull doesn't want any help, and then again he gives into it as he hops off the field.
Acting like it may be a turned ankle, Tommy. I don't know, but let's be glad that it's not any worse than it is, because he comes off basically under his own power. He's having a little help, but he's...
Derek Logue checks in at the offensive guard, 5'11", 179-pound sophomore. Derek Logue in the football game at left guard for Lebanon.
Ball of the Lebanon 31, second 9 for the Blue Devils. Power I formation for the Blue. Chad Lannon. Handoff, going to keep it far side. Lannon going to turn it, break a tackle. He's at the 35. Lannon at the 40, to the 45, to the 46, to the 47-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
How about that? Chad Lannon comes roaring out of there on the quarterback keep. He fakes it inside and took off around the right end. Terry, plus yardage for our sophomore quarterback.
Tommy, from the 31, they finally tackle Lanning at our 47. That's a 16-yard pickup in the first down for Lebanon.
Less than 3.5 to play here in the first half. Blue Devils nothing, Oakland nothing. Scoreless battle here in the first half. Handoff through the middle. Hit once, twice, and Ross still powers near to midfield. He got 2-3 yards after being bumped hard twice. Antoine Ross just refusing to be stopped tonight. Boy, he is running hard.
Clyde, it looks like we've had some good carryover from the Cookeville ball game last week. Lebanon, perhaps their best defensive performance of the season last week, and their most physical performance, certainly. Lebanon trying to build on that, and they are playing Oakland tooth and nail right here. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. There is no score.
Antoine Ross out. Lassiter will line up in the backfield, come in motion to the near side. Lannon wants to throw, rolls out to the right, looks, fires, and flag down, and I think we may have a little pass interference downfield. Let's see what the call is going to be, but it's either going to be offensive or defensive pass interference down near the 36-yard line.
Chad Lanning was trying to get the ball to Chase.
And they say it's against Oakland.
Holding against the Patriots. Chase was trying to work his way back to the quarterback. The throw out of bounds, but apparently somebody had a hold of Chase Lanning as he was trying to get back to the quarterback. Another big mark-off against the Patriots. And Terry, there have been several penalties against Oakland tonight.
I mean, that's their 5th of the night for 45 yards. Lebanon with only 1 penalty, and that for 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Blue Devils would like to get close enough for Colby to maybe give them 3 on the board here and take a halftime lead. No score, 2.5 minutes before halftime. Defensive bruiser here at Lebanon High School. Chad Lanning underneath. Comes to the near side. Lanning going to turn it up. Crosses the 40. Down inside the 38 all the way to the 36-yard line. Lanning on a keeper. Going to get about 4 on the carry to the 37. Where it will bring up a 2nd down and 6 situation for the Blue Devils. 2:12 remaining here in the half.
John, nobody's accounting for the quarterback, Lanning. Nobody is accounting for Lanning on the option.
Lock on, you gotta unlock it. Sometimes it just...
John's got a little headset problem there. We'll get back to him in a minute.
Lebanon will be looking at 2nd and 6 from the 37-yard line of Oakland. Lanning to Ross. Hit and dropped this time for a loss. Nowhere to run. Well, he did manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. Antoine Ross gets it back to the line of scrimmage at the 37.
Good news, they're taping up Jason Mull. Looks like Kevin Wolf is going to try to get him back in the football game. Bob Kalin, orthopedic doctor for the Blue Devils, in there as well, checking on him, and they're taping him back up. They might be able to get Mull back in a football game.
3rd and 7. Lebanon again with the lone wideout. Man in motion to the far side is Lassiter. Mix up in the backfield. Lanning going to be sacked, but a flag is going to be down, and I think that may be holding against the Blue Devils.
We ran the man in motion and tried to run our little gangster package to the wide side of the field looking for the motion man, but Oakland just overpowered us at the line of scrimmage. Newt Ely in there quickly catching Lanning before he could get going. They're going to decline. Oakland will decline the penalty.
And it'll bring up 4th down and a bunch for the Blue Devils. 4th and about 16, maybe 4th and 17 for the Blue Devils. And I think they'll send the punting team on.
15.
But they need to get it in the end zone. Boy, you don't let Alsop handle it here before halftime. 45 seconds and the clock ticking. No score here as we are nearing half at Lebanon High School. Blue Devils nothing, Oakland nothing.
I'd like to see him kick it out of bounds down there and not concede them the 20. Just try to, there's the delay. Probably going to help on the angle a little bit on that kick coming up by Michael Thomas. Delay of game will be the call. Man, John, if he could angle it out of bounds down there, that would pin him in the hole.
That's right, Tommy. The best kick in this situation, best punt, is out of bounds, especially with this dangerous return man back here, this return specialist, this offensive weapon for Oakland.
Thomas will stand at his own 36. Lebanon now will shift those blockers back. Here's the snap, a good one. Thomas with plenty of time. And he's going to kick it to Alsop at the 18. Alsop to the far side. One got a hand on him, breaks a tackle, comes upfield. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's
Flag on the play.
45, 40. And a diving tackle inside the 20 brings him down, but check a flag all the way back to the 20, and I think this is going to come all the way back, but hang on. They'll knock him down at the 14-yard line, and catching him for the Blue Devils, Maurice Dobson.
Terry Stafford, that was a great-looking return. Maurice Dobson turned on the Jets to catch him. What about that kick and return?
Finally, the kick by also good for 31. For Thomas, 31 yards. Also returns it 66 yards, but they're going to bring it back.
Clip at the 20.
John, the Jets that Maurice Dobson showed there, catching Wardell Alsop from behind.
Alsop's supposed to be an all-everything sprint man, and we got our own hidden trophy here in number 3, Maurice Dobson. He comes out and makes up some ground and times his dive perfectly and trips him up to save the touchdown. It would have come back anyway with the clip on the play. We caught it early when that play first developed.
That'll mark the football back to the Oakland 9-yard line with 6 seconds remaining on the first half clock. No score here at Noakes Lassiter Field. Lebanon nothing and Oakland nothing, and we are nearing halftime. Scoreless battle here in the first half. I think the Blue Devils are going to have maybe the battle of the statistics won in the first half. That'll be interesting to see. Oakland will just take a knee right there and run the half out, and we will go to halftime tied 0-0 here at Lebanon High School. Blue Devils with a great first half defensively and have held the Patriots scoreless, but they've been held scoreless themselves. 0-0 at the half. We'll pause for 2 minutes, then be right back.
Lebanon will defend the north end zone. Oakland will kick out of the south end zone to start this second half of play. Lebanon with the always tricky reverse play, the crisscross on the kickoff return. Matt Lassiter, the pivot man, stands at his own 25. McCarver and Ross at the 10. The deep man, Andre Logue, stands at the goal line. Kicking the football for the Patriots, Colby Wright, the soccer-style kicker. And here with a second half call of Lebanon and Oakland is Clyde Harville.
Okay, Tommy, the wind picking up a little bit here at Lebanon High School. Old Glory standing out toward the north, wind out of the south. We had no wind virtually in the first half, beginning to kick up a little here in the second half as Wright gets set to kick it away. And here is Wright's kick, long and deep. It's going to come to Logue at the goal line, and he had 1 foot in the end zone when he caught the football. It'll come out to the 20.
That's the best defense for that tricky kick return of the Blue Devils. Kick it in the end zone, make a start at the 20 for Lebanon. Offensively across the front, Stan Pack, Jason Mull, Luke Preer, Jeff Miller, David Marshall from tackle to tackle. Chad Lanning is the quarterback.
Lebanon will send out 4 wideouts. The lone running back is the fullback Beasley, and now they switch and set back into the power I. With a double wideout set, then they give it to Antoine Ross, trying to slide outside. Got a little hole. He's at the 20, out to the 25, and is dropped at the 25-yard line. He had James Smith, the 5'11", 179-pound junior, hanging on to an ankle and wouldn't turn loose. And Smith gets up with an ankle sting himself out of that. Ross gets a solid 5, 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. Ball just outside the Lebanon 25. McCarver coming out of the ball game. Lassiter in. He lines up in the backfield. They split Chase Lanning wide right and put Lassiter in motion to the right. And the play comes up the middle, and Ross is going to be stopped a yard shy. All over that play was Oakland as they tried to run Ross up the middle. And Ross is stopped a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 6 now for the Blue Devils from their own 24.
Lebanon trying to mess Oakland up with the formations. They send 2 split receivers in the game. Well, they send McCarver and also coming in the football game, Justin Jones. Lassiter comes out of the game, and the tight end Neighbors out of the football game.
Now they put Jones in the ball game, split him wide to the right. Lanning is split to the left. McCarver now goes back into the set. And the handoff, big hole up the middle. And here goes Ross, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, 48, 47-yard line of Oakland. Antoine Ross with a big gaping hole up the middle. Almost broke it, but Oakland's speed saved the Lebanon touchdown. Oakland had plenty of speed, and they run Antoine down as he kicks it over midfield down to the Oakland 47.
Terry Stafford, he reels off another good one.
Nice run by Ross on 3rd and 6 as he picks up 29 into Oakland territory at their 47.
Blue Devils with a 1st and 10 at the Oakland 47-yard line. Double wide out set, power I for the Blue Devils. Handoff, 2nd man through. It's Ross again. Got a yard to the 46, no more.